Debbie, here again, last one.
Oh,
how did that happen?
It's gone quick. Yeah.
So Ali, this week for our last session, we're looking at, is it possible to become like Jesus? So we're wanting to live in his generous love. How are we going to become like him? Do you think it's possible?
I do think it's possible to change, because I've seen people change. I've seen people fall in love with Jesus and learn to live in God's love, and seen that change in their lives. But I don't think that the primary purpose of living in God's love is a self-improvement project. I think the primary purpose of living in God's generous love is to live our lives with God, to share our lives with God, to be with him. And then I think the transformation gets thrown in, if you like, as a bonus of living with God.
So it's a byproduct of living in that love.
Yes, absolutely. It's this this idea of apprenticeship. If you spend time with a master and you watch what a master does, and then you start to do what your master does, you become like your master. It's an inevitable part of spending that kind of intensity of time. That's the whole basis on which the apprenticeship for crafts and various professions was based on. So I became a doctor under the apprenticeship model. My learning in medical school, certainly the clinical part of medical school, involved learning how to respond in different situations by observing the more senior doctors and learning from them. And I think what we're wanting to do is spend time with Jesus, to do the things that Jesus did. And then I think becoming like Jesus will happen inevitably. Because that which we spend time with, that which we listen to, that which we give ourselves to, changes us, forms us. Whether we're aware of it or not, it will happen. There's a passage, there's a Psalm 4, where there's a verse that says, guard your heart, because everything you are flows from it. And if our hearts are given to God and given to Jesus, then everything we become will flow from that.
And it's tempting to think, because we live in a world where everything is so instant, that this is going to be quick. But I think, I don't know who it said, that actually spiritual transformation is the slowest of all movements. And it's the work of a lifetime, isn't it? It's not something that we're going to do for Lent and think, right, okay, move on. It's the whole of our lives, isn't it, that we're being invited to bring?
Yes. So this project is really just a taster, just to hope to whet people's appetites and to get us all thinking about, how do I invite God into my life? How do I embrace his generous love and let that change me?
It's exciting, isn't it?
It's really exciting.
Thank you, Ellie.